Hello everyone, this is Dr. Archana Patil, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Pharmaceutics, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgavi. So the today's topic is how to get updated list of Scopus Index journals by 2021. So by the end of this session, you will be able to understand how to download the list of updated Scopus Index journal, which are the newly added journals in Scopus by May 2021, and which are the journals which are removed from Scopus by February 2021. Also the publication of papers in the newly added journal. So before going in detail, we will just see how we used to check the Scopus indexing of any of the journal. So first we used to go to the Scopus website. Then we used to go to the sources. And in the sources we can select here the title or the ISSN number or the publisher name of the journal. So we will select the title of journal, Indian Drugs. So the journal name arrived here. Just click on it. And now you will get the coverage, Scopus indexing coverage of that journal, that is from 1989 to present. So but why we need to check it in the Scopus website? All the journals will be mentioning their indexing in its website, but we always go to the Scopus indexing and we check its the indexing of the journal. That is because some of the journals, though they are not indexed in the Scopus, they show on their website that they are indexed in the Scopus. So for example, you can take the journal of Asian Journal of Pharmaceutical and the Clinical Research, or also we can see the Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences and the Research. So you can see here that it is mentioned that it is indexed in the Scopus, and also the Asian Journal of Pharmaceutical and the Clinical Research, it is mentioned that it is indexed in the Scopus. So we'll just cross check it. We'll go to the Scopus index again. We'll type the journal title. Asian Journal of Pharmaceutical and Clinical Research. Here the journal name arrives. Just click on it. So here you can see the coverage of this journal, that is from 2009 to 2018. So now in 2021 it is not indexed in the Scopus, but still on the website it mentions that it is indexed in the Scopus. So for this reason we need to, every time we need to check the indexing of the each and every journal on its Scopus website. But now the Scopus has provided whole list of the journals which are indexed in the Scopus, and also the list of the journals which are removed from the Scopus. So how we can download that list? So we can type just a Scopus elsewhere content, and you click on the content. It will redirect us to the website. Scroll down. And here you can see the download the source title list. So this list will be including all the list of journals which are indexed in the Scopus, all the list of the journals which are discontinued from the Scopus, and all the list of journals which are newly added to the Scopus. So you can click on it and you can download it. So I have already downloaded. So you can see this is the list of the journal. So you can see the different titles over here. So this is Scopus Sources May 2021. So this is the list of the journals which are indexed in the Scopus by 2021. So we can see the ISSN number and since when they are indexed in the Scopus. Also we can see the titles of discontinued by Scopus due to quality issues. So here you have some of the journals that they mention that they are discontinued from the Scopus. So here you can see that this is discontinued from the Scopus. So that this journal, that is Formalized Mathematics, is discontinued from the Scopus. So such there are many list of the journals which are discontinued. So here also you can see one title, that is added to list May 2021. So these are the journals which are added to the list, that is Scopus journal list, Scopus indexing list by 2021 May. So you can filter it. Only added we want. And also this added includes book series and the journal. So we want only journal, so we'll filter this also. Okay, now you have the whole list of the journals which are added into the Scopus by May 2021. So here you can see. Now we will go to the some of the journals I have listed out which are indexed in the Scopus. So this is the list of the journals which are newly added to the Scopus by 2021, which are relevant to pharmacy profession. Like we can see the Research Journal of Pharmacognosy, Current Nanoscience, JACC, Journal of American College of Clinical Pharmacy. So these are the list of journals which are newly added to the Scopus index. So we will check one by one. So this is a Research Journal of Pharmacognosy. So here they have mentioned that Research Journal of Pharmacognosy has been recently accepted for inclusion in the Scopus. And here you can see that it is open access. So it is open access in the sense you need to pay some sort of publication fees. But the publication fees will not be mentioned here. And you can see here that it is Scopus indexing is mentioned. So publication fee they are not mentioned here, but we should go to the journal info, then the financial policies. So here it is clearly mentioned that there is no article processing charge. However, the publication fee of accepted manuscript is this much, and 100 USD, that is, it is approximately 7,000. So whenever it is open access, you need to pay the article processing charges for the publication. So the next journal is Current Nanomedicine. It is the Bentham Science is the publisher, and we can see its indexing information. So here it is mentioned that it is a Scopus index journal, and here you can see that this journal supports open access. So in the sense it is not compulsory that the manuscripts will be published as open access. The options will be given to the authors that if they select the open access publication of their journal, they need to pay the article processing charges. If they won't select this, there is no need to pay the article processing charges. So the charges we can just check it with the author instructions. So here is author guidelines. You can go here, and here open access. So here you can see the author, if they select open access publication of their article, they need to pay 400 US. In the next journal, is this, and third journal, and here you can see that it is Scopus indexed, and also uh, the journal acceptance publication fee is not there, I suppose. There is no submission fee for the manuscript submitted for publication to this journal JACCP, and also the acceptance rate of this journal is high. So, and the journal tries to have the first decision to the author within 30 days. So they will be giving you, means you can quick publication of the papers. So they will give a decision to the authors within 30 days of their submission. So this is the list of some of the journals which are indexed in the, which are newly added to the Scopus indexing journal. So this two I have marked it as a red. So about this we'll talk with this Excel sheet. So here we have the another title, that is accepted titles June 2021. Few months back I have downloaded this list. So during that time this was accepted title was till March, and this Scopus sources list was till February. So now it is updated. So it is continuously updating the list. So the accepted title list of the journal. So even you will get the list of the journals which are continuously adding to the Scopus. So here you can see date of the acceptance. So it is June, then below May, April, March. So as soon as they are added into the Scopus indexing, they are updating this list. But the only thing with this is, so here they have mentioned that the Scopus is not guarantee inclusion into Scopus due to not being able to come to terms with the publisher on a licensing agreement. So the publisher has had made an agreement, but if he doesn't follow or fulfill the agreement rules and regulations, then the journal may be removed from the list of the Scopus. But it happens very rarely. So if they are accepted and included, means they will be continued. So the cancellation of or removal of discontinuation of these journals from the Scopus will be very rare occurrence. So next is the list of the journals which are discontinued. These are all the journals which are discontinued from the Scopus. Okay, and here also you can see series of conference proceedings and all which are included in the Scopus. So this accepted title journal is whatever is there. From that, in here also you can select these journals also, and you can go for the publication. You can take a chance, because there are very rare chances that the journal is going to discontinue from the Scopus indexing. So here whatever red marking of the only two journals I have selected from that list. These are two journals which I have selected from the accepted list, that is International Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences and the Nanotechnology, and the another is Trends in Phytochemical Research. So we'll just check it on the website. So this is the International Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Nanotechnology. So here for this journal, there is no author, that is there is no fees for to be paid, but it is not mentioned over here, but it is mentioned in the author guidelines. So we'll go to the author guidelines and we'll check. See, here it is mentioned publication is free. There are no paid charges in IJPSN journal. Okay, so it is free of, you can publish your paper in a free of charge. So the another journal is trends in phytochemical research. So trends in the phytochemical research. So here also it is clearly mentioned, this journal is free of charge for all the authors all over the world. So it is not that only country wise, it is all over the world, it is free for all the authors. Or in other words, there is no article processing charge for each accepted and subsequently published articles in the journal. Okay, so here also you can publish your paper without any payment. So these are the two journals which I have just given the example of how you can go for the publication of in this journal. But why we can go to publish in this newly added journal? So there are very chances, or you can say the probability of acceptance of your journals in these newly added journals to the Scopus will be more. There are many reasons for it. So few I have mentioned there. There's less publication duration, then high acceptance rate, and the low volume of the submission. So the less publication duration. So duration of publication it varies from journal to journal, or also the response of the reviewer. Sometimes in the same journal, if you publish any of the paper, it will be published within 4 months, but sometimes it takes 8 months. So it depends on the reviewer's comments. But the average the time taken for the publication in the journal will be less. And then the high acceptance rate. So we have seen in both those journals that there is a high acceptance rate. In one of the journal they have mentioned acceptance rate of 45%. Here also, here 49%. So the acceptance rate of the submitted articles was about 49. So it is very high. It has a very high acceptance rate. So journals will be mentioning their acceptance rate and their response also. So these for this reason the acceptance rate will be high. To why the acceptance rate will be high in these journals is, when they are indexed, then they will be indexed in the Scopus journal, they need to maintain their journal matrix. So for that, if they will not maintain this journal matrix, they may be discontinued from the Scopus indexing. So to maintain this journal matrix, they need to consider various parameters like citation, number of citations from that journal. So if they have to increase the number of citations from that journal. So if the number of citations they have to increase the number of publications. But the it doesn't mean that any sort of article will be published. The only quality journals will be published in such journals also. Only if your paper or the manuscript is rejected from the previously included Scopus Index journals, and if you have submitted your paper to these newly added journals, then the chances of acceptance will be more, that they will send them to the reviewers. Only if you clarify all the reviewers' doubts, then your paper will definitely be accepted in such journals. So there is a high rate of acceptance. And also the low volume of submission. Low volume of submission in the sense the number of journals submitted to these newly added journals will be less. For example, if you take the older journals which are long back indexed in the Scopus, they will be receiving around 1000 number of papers per year, and from that they may be publishing only 25 to 30 number of papers, and remaining maybe 100 or 200 papers will be under review, and remaining papers will be rejected. So the volume there is more, that is 1000 papers they have received, but the publication rate will be less. But here what happens, they will be receiving, the number of papers they received will be less. They may receive the 100 papers, but from that they need to publish 25% of the papers. So therefore the reviewing process will be quick, and the If you clarify all the doubts of the reviewers critically, then there is a chance that your paper will be accepted in such journals in a short duration of time. So therefore, you can go for the publication of your research papers in the newly added journals for fast publications without any fees, or some of the journals may be asking for some reasonable payment, like one journal we have seen with the 7,000 payment. So this is the list of the journals what I have mentioned. These are the few pharmacy related journals which are added in the Scopus in 2021 by May 2021, and this red marked are, these are the accepted journals, journals which are accepted in the Scopus indexing. Thank you everyone. Hope this will help all the researchers. Thank you.